past few days have been absolutely magnificent. And with all the activity going on this weekend downtown, it's been nice. Can't ask for much more than this. Look right at you, Jerry.
Yeah, boy, if there was ever a big weekend, this is it. First really big one of the summer season. We've got lots of things going on and some good weather to boot. Getting off to a great start tonight. 81 degrees out there right now. That's our high for the day. 53 degrees the low. No rain so far today. In fact, just beautiful blue skies out there right now. At this hour, it's still 81 degrees. We're getting a bit of a breeze, though, out of the southwest at 21 miles an hour. The barometer is falling, and the humidity reading is at least tolerable now at 30%. Make it a little more muggy later on tonight. Swiftly check the temperatures around the rest of the state. Cool up north, 59 at Houghton, 60 degrees at Marquette, and then it warms up at the Sioux, where it's 77 degrees, 69 at Alpena and Traverse City, 76 right now at Muskegon, 81 at Flint, 79 at Lansing, and it's 84 degrees at Detroit City Airport. This would be great weather even for the 4th of July. As we check the rest of the U.S., we're getting warm weather in the east, 82 at New York, 80 at Washington, D.C., 78 at Cincinnati, still cool down in Atlanta at 69, 80 right now at Miami, so it's warmer in Detroit at this hour than it is in Miami and in New Orleans, where they've got 80 degrees. 83 at Dallas, 77 at Kansas City, 82 at Chicago, 83 out at Bismarck. Denver right now checks in with 74 degrees. It's 81 at Phoenix. Same temperature that we have, 62 at San Francisco, 66 at Boise, and 56 at Seattle. So we've got some of the best weather to be had anywhere in the U.S. In fact, there are enough clouds around now, it's hard to see the landscape anywhere in the U.S. from this latest satellite view. What's happening is everything's heating up, and that's building up the moisture in the atmosphere, and so clouds are forming through the afternoon. We're also getting that strong flow of winds out of the south and southwest, winds kicking up to about 21 miles an hour. Out ahead of this, the really only active weather system anywhere in the U.S. And so as this warm air flows northward and gets up into the cooler air near the Canadian border, there is some severe weather beginning to develop. There's a tornado watch in effect for a good portion of east and central North and South Dakota at this hour and through the early evening, as there's the potential there for some severe weather through the next several hours. Some heavy rain down over the Gulf Coast today, but it's very spotty. Pensacola, Florida had almost 3 inches of rain and one heavy downpour earlier this afternoon. Some light spotty showers up over the northeast and out west. Breezy with a few showers through the mountains. Everything kind of unsettled, really, around the U.S. Still some cloudiness along the west coast, but for the most part, the weather is dry, even though you see all of this cloudiness, just clouds building up because of this flow of warm air. And here's where it cools off. Right along this frontal pattern that runs across the northern part of Michigan right now. To the south, the air is warm. To the north, it's cool. So along this frontal pattern, that's where some showers and some thunderstorms right now are breaking out in the UP. They've got some around Marquette. And this frontal pattern will be with us all weekend long. It looks like very little change in the weather pattern, at least until late Sunday, when this cool front should begin to move on in to the lower part of the state. So the rain's going to be all up north if there is any this weekend, and that warm flow will continue to hold that frontal pattern to our north. Look for temperatures in the 80s not only tomorrow, but Sunday as well. Chicago at 84 tomorrow, Cincinnati at 82, New York at 82, Orlando getting an 89-degree reading tomorrow. While out west, the weather generally dry and comfortable, 70 at San Francisco, or at Los Angeles, 56 degrees at Seattle. For boaters around here, it's going to be kind of breezy right through the rest of the weekend with southwest winds through tomorrow at 10 to 20 knots, waves on the area rivers and lakes 1 to 3 feet from Lake St. Clair all the way down to the western part of Lake Erie. So here's our forecast for the weekend. Sunshine tomorrow, although it'll be kind of hazy. There'll be some more thunderstorms developing up north where temperatures will be in the 70s. We'll be in the 80s here in the south. Sunday gets a little more unsettled. We could start to see later on in the day some of those thunderstorms begin to move on in to the metropolitan area. But we'll still get some sunshine nonetheless. So prepare yourself for a warm one. Loosen the collar. It's going to get kind of sticky around here. 62 our overnight low. Very mild night with fair skies. We're going to just sail on through tonight with almost flawless weather. And then for the day on Saturday, some sunshine, but it'll be a bit hazy. It'll be another breezy day with a high temperature of 83 degrees tomorrow. Winds will be out of the south at 12 to 22 miles an hour. Definitely the best day of the two. Now Sunday, we're going to start looking for those thunderstorms to develop later on in the day. 80 degrees our high temperature on Mother's Day. And then for Monday, we get some storms to cool things off, and we'll get our sunshine back for Tuesday and Wednesday. So there it is. It's not perfect, but not bad either for mid-May.
You got that right.
We can handle Monday.
Sure I'm glad you can.
I'm sure. Thanks, Jerry.